Hello everybody, good afternoon.
Hello.
We are from Desaru now. We are going over to Rambau, Cape Cavello again to ride horses. And you may be wondering also, why is Zil and Mushida now talking so much about horses? We are not just talking about horses, but we love horses. And we are, right now, if some of you already know, we are creating a community in the sustainable land in Desaru. And we are all about sustainability right now. The topic of sustainability is the hot topic right now, but we're not talking about, just talking and addressing and teaching people about sustainability, but it's rather about doing, taking inspired action and creating that sustainability in your own lives. Sustainable income. And you can see that during COVID, that a lot of things that people are not prepared, their incomes were not sustainable. We're talking also about sustainable relationships, because a lot of people also go through relationship challenges, and it's not, it is not adding value to their lives, to their mental health. So we do emphasize on sustainable relationships, sustainable living, including things like food production, which a lot of things are starting to have. We've been talking about this, but it is now becoming more aware. People are starting to see, food prices are going up, and they say it's the war. But the thing is, it's already been, this is just the kind of thing that kind of exploded. But it's all the things that's been happening in the past that did where it was not addressed, it was not taken seriously, that it starts to expedite now. And we are all about being forward thinkers. We're not about looking in the past, the past is about what we can learn from, but what can we do now to make the future a better place for us, to make the future better for all of us. And that's why it's so important to take inspired action now, instead of firefighting, instead of when it's urgent and important, then people start rushing around and doing things, like a chicken with a head cut off, right? So this is so important for us to be prepared on creating that life, the ideal life that you want. And we're talking about ideal lifestyle for many years, and now we're addressing that ideal lifestyle as a sustainable ideal lifestyle that we want to create. So we invite all of you as well to be forward thinking, to be applying what you can do now, so that your future will change. All right. Now, why we love horses right now, and why our latest social impact is on horses. Maybe Zil can talk more a little bit about that.
Okay. So what happened is, the more we involved with horses, we started horseback riding. Then we started horseback archery. Then we found out more about the industry, the horse industry, and also horse riding and anything about horses is also part of our spiritual faith as well, right? In our books, in our Quran, there's also mention about horses, and it's encouraged for us to learn on horse riding and also on archery. So when we went more deep into horses, then we found out that actually, like, a lot of horses, right, like especially horses who are ex-race horses, and they cannot race anymore, right? There's nobody that's going to adopt them, then they're going to be put to sleep, right? So for us, because as an animal lover, as a horse lover, we feel very sad that we cannot focus on what we cannot control, like what other people do, we cannot control, but we can focus on the solutions, which is finding a sanctuary for these horses. So what we did was, our new social impact is adopting horses, right? And then if anybody wants to adopt the horses, then we can place them in our Desaru land, which is 25 acres, right? And we can give a home for them. At least they have a dignified life, even though they cannot race anymore, but they can, they have horses have a lot of functions. We can ride them, right? And then every time they go into nature, they actually clear the energy, the space of and horses are so very therapeutic, like for human beings when we are under stress, when we have a lot of challenges, right? When we ride a horse, the energy on a scientific level, right, is actually a very healing energy for us humans. Right? So horse has so many benefits. So if we our goal is to save as many horses and adopt as many horses as possible, put our Desaru land. But one thing we know that it's a very big project. We will not be able to do by ourselves. So we would like to invite you as well to come and join us. Like whatever you feel that resonate with you, where you want to contribute. Like we are raising funds because all this is involved cost, like to transport them from their place where they are quarantined to our land. It has a cost to it, and then there's medical cost, there's quarantine cost, and also when you bring them together, there's cost of maintaining every month, plus the training. The trainer, there must be a trainer to train these horses so they can be ridden by us who are not experts. We are beginners or we are intermediate. So all this involve costs. So that's why we are creating awareness, so people also can, with their money, they can contribute any sincere amount they want. Or if you feel that, okay, I want to do something on the land, I want to be able to go there and volunteer my time, taking care of the horses, the stables, or whatever you want. We're also doing farming on the land as well. So if you feel like oh, I resonate, I want to do something with agriculture, with horses, with animals, DM us, then we can discuss on ideas, like all these ideas that came to us, right? We didn't know that we were going to do it, but because we meet like-minded people and we talk about it, like we met our partner Ashraf that day and he shared about all his plans to have camels, to have pigeons at the place. So all this came from discussing ideas and like what can we do to add value to others as well, and all this is all coming to play. So if you feel that this is something that you want to be doing, contributing to, join us, come have a discussion. We're not trying to sell you anything, we're just trying to create a sustainable community plus with a social impact. So if anybody wants to be part of it, like in case we have any kind of food crisis, we are growing our own food, we are self-sustaining, we have our own water source, we have our own solar power and all these kind of things. So that's what our long-term goal is, to be able to create a circular economy and eco-village, so we can be self-sustaining. But only those who really resonate want to join us, and they're like-minded, they are into social impact. But this is not a purely profit venture. We still have to make profit because we have to maintain the land on the plantation, the horses, but it's going to be more on also focus on social impact, where we're going to help the low income, the refugees to work there for fair wages, so they also can have a dignified life. That's our long-term goal. If you want to know more, feel free to DM us and we can have a chat and then see and spin off ideas from there as well.
Yeah, and also what we are really encouraging people, especially people like us in the urban environment, is to go back to nature.
Yeah.
Why is it that all of a sudden they're not, even when wealth goes up, income goes up, mental health goes down? It shouldn't be that way. Your mental health should be more elevated, right?
Yeah.
So right now a lot of people are going through mental health challenges, and that is why going back to nature can actually help you, and I know that can help you a lot, especially working with horses. Horses have been known to help people in depression, eliminating people with mental health issues, and people who are going through even autistic children, benefiting so much from horses. And you don't have to like have a lot of money to ride horses. It's like another, let's say you go rollerblading, you still buy the rollerblades and all your equipment and all that, and you still need to rent maybe the place that you have to coach or something like that. Things like it is another activity which is not only benefiting you physically but also benefits your soul. And that's why we encourage you also come and learn horseback riding. Notice the changes, choose the right coach that really resonates with your values, with your development on riding horses. Choose the venue that really puts you in a high vibe. So these are all suggestions that we can give you. But horse riding, horses themselves, saving horses is such a critical element of our work right now, because we believe so much in how our horses are actually adding so much value to the world. They play a major role in renewable energy. Their manure alone actually can help so many things, including the environment was that helping the plants and vegetation grow healthily. So these are things that we love to educate people on, and invite you to be a part of this cause, be a part of our purpose as well. If you're not sure, come and learn about it. We'll be very happy to share it with you. Okay.
From June onwards, we're going to run sustainable living workshops to educate people on. And find out how you can join for free. Just PM us, and we'll share more about it.
All right. So lots of love, everyone.
Bye. Bye.